Hey everyone, my name is Sean Cecil from the Oculus Institute, and today I'm here to teach you guys about the law of repulsion. So many people have heard of the law of attraction, right? And if you haven't heard of the law of attraction, it basically says that what you think about, what you desire, and what you expect is going to be attracted to you. It's the premise of a lot of positive psychology. It's like, oh, if you're thinking about negative things, then negative things are going to happen to you. And if you're thinking about positive things, then positive things are going to happen to you. You know, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the basic premise that a lot of people put out there. Now, the problem with that is that there are clearly situations where it's false, right? There are obviously situations where people are expecting good things to happen to them, where they're in a good mental space, and then, out of the blue, something happens, or they go into it, getting themselves all juiced up and all positive, which is normally fake, but, they go into that, and then instead of what they want to have happening, the complete opposite happens. Likewise, sometimes you'll see people who will have just this prolonged run of just like really bad luck. So even though they're constantly seem to be doing all these things that all these positive psychology people tell them they should be doing, they can just never get out of these patterns. So what's really going on there? Is it that the law of attraction isn't real? I would say that that's not the case, right? I've seen a lot of, there is a lot of evidence that the law of attraction is a real thing. There is a lot of evidence that your mindset absolutely affects the results that you get. And if you want to test this, just try being in a negative mindset and seeing how that works out for you. If you do that constantly, you're going to get bad luck. So what's going wrong here? What's the exception? What's the loophole that's at play? I was thinking about this a while back, and it occurred to me that, there is another spiritual law at play here, and that's called the law of repulsion. And the law of repulsion states that to which you are emotionally attached is repelled from you in proportion to that emotional attachment. So if you want something and you're in a good mood and you're expecting it, but you're attached to it, and if you don't get it, then you're gonna be sad, and the only reason you're in a good mood is because you've convinced yourself you're gonna get it, well, that's actually not gonna work in your favor, because that emotional attachment is gonna trigger the law of repulsion, it's gonna cancel out and then some, and then you're gonna end up not having the thing that you want, right? And a lot of people are gonna think, oh man, the law of repulsion is evil, but it's actually really, really, really helpful for us. It's just like, physical pain is helpful if you're touching a burning stove. You wanna know so you can remove your hand and not have it, melt on the stove. The law of repulsion is a very valuable signal to tell you where you're attached to something and where that's holding you back, where that's causing you to, put limits on your life. So the happy ground where you can use both the law of attraction and the law of repulsion in your favor is what I like to call desire without attachment. So this is where you desire something, you can do all those positive visualizations that people talk about, that's not gonna hurt you, that's great, but you gotta be okay with not getting it. You gotta be able to not have fear about the outcome. You've gotta be able to, not have guilt or anger or grief or stress or any of these things if you don't get it. So if you want it, but you're not emotionally dependent on it, then that's that happy medium, and now you're going to have both the law of attraction and the law of repulsion working in your favor, and that's going to bring things together really quickly. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more about career planning, getting out of a burnout job, or creating a career that truly fulfills you, then I've got a free comprehensive video laying out the process. All you need to do is go to the link below, www.oculusinstitute.com/workshop, and sign up to get access to the free presentation. See you on the other side.